Today in the grain market, soybeans rebounded. Those bargain hunters definitely offered some support to the futures. And interestingly enough, it really started in yesterday's session, the real comeback. And I think that today, the market getting up to 840 when we had already dipped below the 810 level, I thought that perhaps we would really breach that $8 level, but the market came back with a vengeance. So a 30-cent rebound is really positive for soybeans. Now, the US dollar was a little bit weaker today, so that offered a little bit more support to the market. And I think the idea that we're going to start to loosen the reins on the lockdown, I think is promising basically for all the grain markets anyway. Now, corn did start to recover as well. That solid bounce off that new contract low really has given some relief to some of the traders. There was some concern that we were really going to break through that $3 mark, just as the $8 mark for soybeans. But I think that it certainly is going to, look forward and ahead. That there's some better things on the horizon right now. We did need some positive news about the virus, and of course the idea that we're going to be moving forward in loosening some of that lockdown, I think, is helping the corn market right now. Ethanol is still struggling somewhat on those markets, but just the relief that we got today is somewhat promising. Now, experts do say, though, that the downward slide isn't over quite yet, but for today, it looks, like, we're going to have to watch it day by day. Now, wheat was easing somewhat, so it's kind of opposite of what corn and soybeans were doing. The weather is benefiting the crop right now, and I think that the Kansas City, Chicago, and the Minneapolis wheat contracts are really kind of trending sideways right now. So with the market coming off, looks like that we're in the channel between 530 and 560. Now, a 30-cent range for a channel seems to be pretty wide, but with the volatility that we've been experiencing for the past number of months with wheat, doesn't seem that wide at all. And also, you want to take into account that we are 50 cents higher than where wheat was just a month ago. So we're well above that $5 mark. And it's possible that even though we're easing somewhat, there still is some relative strength in the market. One thing to remember is oats today were at a 6-week high. And so the old saying used to be, as the oats go, so goes the market. Maybe that's the canary in the coal mine. We don't want to get too much ahead of ourselves because there's still a lot of news coming up right now. And I think the wheat export numbers are going to be coming out tomorrow. And, who knows what's going to happen to finish off this week. But it's really positive on this Earth Day, and its pollution is on the decline, and things are going a little bit better than they have been over the last number of months.